Hello folks, welcome to my channel, Sid's Hot Take. A few months ago, JBL came out with their new Pulse 5 speaker, but in today's video, I'm going to share with you why I did not end up getting the Pulse 5, but instead, I went with their Pulse 4. And just a quick heads up, I did purchase this speaker with my own money, so I don't feel any pressure from JBL and can really give you my honest opinion. Alright guys, so let's get right to it. Here it is, the JBL Pulse 4, not the Pulse 5. But before I let you know why I ended up going with the Pulse 4, let's just look at the specs on it in comparison to the Pulse 5. Alright, so here we go, the Pulse 4. You can kind of get an idea on the size of it. However, the Pulse 5 is a little bit bigger. Also, the Pulse 4 does not come with any kind of a loop, whereas the new Pulse 5 does come with a loop. And as you can see on the Pulse 4, there is a little badging on the bottom here saying JBL, whereas on the Pulse 5, the newer speaker, you can see that there are some differences. And personally, I do like the look of the Pulse 5 more than the Pulse 4. And as you can obviously see, the Pulse 4 does have 360-degree light show, whereas the Pulse 5 has this also, but also has light on the bottom, which can be managed through the JBL phone app. The 4 has buttons around the top of the speaker, which is very convenient, but the 5 has buttons tucked around the back of the speaker, minus the volume and play and pause buttons, which means you will have to rely on your phone to manage the options. And the JBL Pulse 4 does have Bluetooth version 4.2, whereas the new Pulse 5 has Bluetooth version 5.3. And the Pulse 4 does have a rating of IPX7, which is good for water. However, the Pulse 5 does have a slightly better rating at an IPX67, which is good for water and dustproof. Just a minor upgrade. And now when it comes to battery life, both the Pulse 4 and the Pulse 5 will give you 12 hours of battery life. Keep in mind, it is depending on what volume that you have it set at. Now, the Pulse 5 will allow you to have more control over the speaker through its app, such as more control over the light features and a built-in equalizer when it comes to tweaking the sound and some ambient sound functions. Now, if you guys want to check out these speakers on Amazon, I'll have the links down in the description down below, and I'll also have the links pinned in the comment section so you can check them out. Now, I did do a lot of humming and hawing when it came to buying this speaker because actually I really wanted to get the latest Pulse 5, but it just came down to a money decision because I ended up buying this for $130, but being the fact that I live in South Korea, the Pulse 5 was not going to be available in South Korea until the fall. And if I bought it right now today and had it shipped to South Korea, it was going to be triple the price. So personally, I couldn't justify paying 3 times the price with only having 2 or 3 more options in the app, which would end up giving me basically the same light show and sound quality. So as much as I wanted the Pulse 5, I ended up going with the Pulse 4 purely from my financial perspective. And just like every video on my channel, I always try and answer 2 important questions. What tweaks would I like to see made to the product? And would I buy it again? What tweaks would I like to see? I really can't think of any, but if I really had to scratch my head and think of something, it might be the equalizer, which they have already done on the Pulse 5. And also, would I buy it again? Let me think about that. Yeah. And just 2 more things. If you're still watching this video, would you consider liking or subscribing or doing both? And number 2, the last video that I posted on my channel was about a Bluetooth speaker that has a very unique feature that not even any JBL speaker has this feature with. So if you're in the market looking for a Bluetooth speaker, you should really check out this video. It might help you when it comes to deciding on your next speaker. That's it for now. See ya, folks.